The 2025 Democracy Day celebration with the theme Strengthening Democratic Institutions, Challenges and Opportunities, held at John Odige Oyegun Public Service Academy, Benin City, attracted eminent personalities across Edo State, including students from secondary schools and higher institutions in the state. There were two key lectures for the day. The first one was Democracy and Youth, Empowering the Next Generation, delivered by Professor Felix Oriaki. And the second one was on the importance of democratic values in modern society, delivered by Honorable Chris Omore. Speaking at the event, Professor Felix Oriaki took his time to analyze democracy and the need for youth involvement and empowering them for a better society.
He insists that all the ingredients, all what we need about democracy must be promoted. The judiciary must do its job, every other person must do its job, human rights must be respected and all that stuff.
He also stressed on who is a youth and the age category that constitute a youth. He urged the youth to shun drugs and crime, adding that tomorrow belongs to them. On just creation, Oriaki stated that since the government cannot do it alone, he urged them to build a peaceful society so that the environment will be conducive for investors. According to him, democracy has an open space for development, adding that the present democracy has not done enough. He therefore advised the youth to be involved in governance by participating in politics.
Today are diverting from what we thought should be. That the youth are supposed to cultivate values, cultivate things and attitudes for taking society forward. But today, the youth are more in Yahoo business. We create the opportunity for jobs to be created. Now, the opportunities that the state must allow free enterprise businesses and other stuff to try, create conditions for business to try, give creative places to businesses to try, so that job opportunities will be created. The state itself also deliberately create jobs. In short, John and Kings made that point, go back in 1946-47, that if there are no jobs, the state can deliberately just pay people to dig gutter. After digging gutter, somebody else is willing to pay them for that. The idea was to make sure that people have something doing and they are earning an income.
In a similar development, Honorable Chris Omore, speaking on the importance of democratic values in modern society, chronicled the events that preceded the present democratic dispensation. On democratic values, he explained the roles involved for the citizens, and that to have a good democracy, those roles must be obeyed. Honorable Omore also stressed on the need for inclusiveness and societal cohesion in modern-day democracy in order to have a fair, just, and equitable society.
One of the cohesive forces in modern democracy is the concept of inclusivity. Inclusivity means you have to have a system that embraces various viewpoints. Democratic societies can create a sense of belonging and cohesion, thereby reducing social tension and fostering unity.
According to him, corruption, nepotism, tribalism, among others, can erode public confidence on democracy. He therefore listed some key factors that must be followed to improve confidence on the nation's democracy. Honorable Omore advised the people in power to do the right thing for the nation so that the Japa syndrome will become a thing of the past.
With the freedom of choice between alternatives, there must be the freedom from ignorance and wants. There must be empowerment and capability. There must be the respect for the rule of law. There must be equality before the law. There must be promotion and defense of human rights. There must be leadership, accountability, and transparency. There must be the decentralization of political power and authority. There must be periodic, free and fair elections. There must be representativeness. There must be an independent judiciary. And lastly, there must be an independent electoral umpire.
Thereafter, the Democracy Day celebration snowballed into questions and answer sessions by the participants.
Secondary students contribute to the growth and improvement of democracy.
Which of the governments is good and beneficial to the citizens and the country?
How do you encourage the youth in actually actively participating in politics?
Matter, that issue you raised, my dear, I wish we have time to talk to you. What is going on? We, at the point in time, there's what we call the developmental states. The developmental from 1960 that takes directives to implement the goodies for people.
The Honorable Commissioner of Information and Communication, Honorable Paul Obamu, also used this opportunity to air his views on the day's lectures and democracy.
And they say politics is the art of the possible and not a battleground of absolutes. We must meditate. We must come together to arrive at consensus. When Caesar, Crassus, and Pompey formed a triumvirate to govern Rome from behind the scene, they extended an invitation to Marcus Cicero, who rejected. Creating a republic in Rome, but he made it clear that a good politician must sometimes swallow his own pride for the greater good. That is the essence of compromises.
Speaking to VOS TV, some of the participants, including students, expressed their minds on their takeaway from this year's Democracy Day celebration.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Well, June 12. June 12 is a day that we had a very free and fair election in this state, and the past administration actually fixed today and made today Democracy Day. And today we are here celebrating the best form of government of the people, for the people, by the people, a form of government where everybody have input, where you determine your leaders. And to me, it's still the best form of government.
I feel good because it's actually my first time participating in a program like this. So I feel good. I've learned that we should try our best to make the country work out. Like, we should not bribe our way through in things, that we should just be calm and let our vote count.
Okay, I feel the citizens' vote should count, because we as Nigerians now will vote for somebody, and at the end another person will be elected as whatever post was being elected for. So I feel the citizens' vote should count in the democratic system.
They need to know exactly what democracy is and what their role is to sustain democracy. That is why we made it a quiet celebration in a serene environment where they will understand fully their role in democracy. And the lecturers today, they did a great deal of job, letting them know that for democracy to be sustained, they should shun cultism. They should be well behaved. They should be focused.
I learned a lot from the ways democracy can strengthen you, and the way you can also strengthen democracy, even as a secondary school student, and also the importance of democracy.
Secondary school students can also participate in democracy in Nigeria, and also youths.
Dennis Ogudin reporting for VOS TV, Benin City.